Hey, welcome back. And first, let me address the elephant in the room. No, I do not wear scrubs casually in my home. I was just in the middle of filming a skit video, which is why I have them on, but I don't just wear them at home for no reason. That'd be kind of weird, right? Anyways, today I want to talk about something very, very important. Anxiety. Specifically, performance anxiety. And I bring this up because I actually had performance anxiety through med school. And it's not something that I thought I had or would ever suffer from. And I definitely didn't think I fit any DSM-5 criteria, but here we are. And I still made it. I matched. I did okay, reasonably okay on my clinical rotations, although I'm here to explain why I probably didn't do my best. Now, if you're familiar with performance anxiety, it is a subset of social anxiety disorder, performance type only, which usually impairs you in professional settings where you're being evaluated or expected to perform on a high level with your peers and or superiors. And if you know anything about medical school, that's kind of all third year is. You're being evaluated by your superiors constantly. You're being, you're presenting and constantly being evaluated by not only your actual clinical knowledge and skills, but just really on how much they just like you. And in terms of the being myself portion, like the social part didn't really bother me. But what I started noticing very early on was that I would freeze up the moment it was time to present a patient. And that's unexpected for me because I've done stand-up comedy. I've done it in Chicago in front of, randos or whatever. So at first it was a bit puzzling for me. Why can't I just show what I know I'm capable of in front of these people? And it's only like 3 or 4 people, but I'm over here like I felt like I was choking on my own air whenever I had to present. So I'm making this video because I want you to know you should just get help. If you start feeling like you fall into this category during medical school, get help sooner rather than later because your clinical evaluations during third year matter a lot. And they really do count when it comes time for those residency interviews and applications. So yeah, I could have definitely benefited from a good beta blocker, but I didn't. There are 2 ways typically to deal with performance type anxiety. One is exposure therapy type CBT, which is cognitive behavioral therapy. And the second is a good old beta blocker, all right? Because that's gonna help with the actual symptoms of that performance anxiety. Well, here's what happened to me. My heart would start beating. I'm talking about ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. But nobody understands that this is happening. My heart's beating like crazy. My sweat glands activate. I start sweating my shirt out like crazy. I don't even want to lift my arms up because I already know it's going to be like a swimming pool under there. And the thing is, because of the way I look and the way I come off, I don't think anybody would expect me to have anxiety issues, especially since I am a very social person. I'm very jokey, warm in person. So it's actually something that I never talked about with anybody, really. In fact, I don't think the people close to me even know that I have performance type anxiety. But I guess they do now. And it doesn't matter anymore. For me, not really, because I kind of did the exposure route. I survived all of med school with it and it got better over time. I learned to manage the feeling on my own, but if I'm being honest, I would have rather just had that beta blocker. Pop it in, and now look, I still honored some rotations, but I could have honored all of them because One thing people don't realize is that confidence, how you come off, matters just as much as how you actually perform. Unfortunately, that's just the truth. You know, somebody might know everything, but they give off the impression that they don't know what they're talking about because of how much confidence they lack, how shaky it is, how they hedge, and they're never willing to commit to anything. That's me, because I was so anxious in that setting. And then there could be somebody who knows half as much, but because they just state their claim, they're confident, they say something, and they explain it, you know, with confidence, then it seems like they know more. So don't let that be you. Don't be me. Do your thing. Get help soon. Talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Talk to your PCP. Talk to your PCP and get that sweet beta blocker into your bloodstream. So I want to tell you a story about something that actually happened while I was on my internal medicine rotation during my 3rd year. There's this patient that I had presented 2 days before already. I was back on service, same team, same people, same everything. Same nervous Jonah. I get to this patient, it's my turn to present, and I have my sheet of paper and I'm looking at all the data, and then I start presenting with, okay, this is how the patient felt today, these are the patient's vitals, here are the patient's relevant labs. And then it gets to the assessment and plan. And this paper is kind of like my little shield. This is how I'm fighting the performance anxiety right now. And the senior resident at the time, God bless his soul, he is an amazing human being. I actually very, very, very enjoyed him being the senior resident, so this is nothing against him, but he took that piece of paper and took it away from me and said, hey, just tell us what you think is wrong and what we should do for this patient. The next 5 seconds felt like I had died. I'm telling you right now, that 5 seconds felt like an hour of everybody piercing into my soul. Like I was in a Mangekyo Sharingan. And then after 5 seconds, I managed to spit the words out. Thank God I managed to spit the words out. But man, did I feel embarrassed. And these are the types of situations that I truly do think, if I would have just gotten help, that didn't need to happen. And there are more instances like these that just didn't need to happen, and my performance and my evaluations could have been better because those things wouldn't have happened. And I would have been able to show what my true self is and what my true knowledge and capabilities are. Learn from me. If you take anything away from this video or this story, it's that if you think there might be a problem, investigate, seek help, fix it, because you only get to do this experience once. And that evaluation matters, and those grades and that transcript matters when you guys want to go to residency. So do your best, and whatever happens, accept it for what it is. But I wish you the best of luck, and I hope this story is helpful to someone. Man. I almost forgot to tell you, so remember, I have 2 social media accounts, Instagram and TikTok. It's where I post the majority of my skits. Pretty funny, got a pretty good following on there. I'll put them right here. And if you like the videos and want to watch the journey from now on, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you know when I upload. I will see you guys next time. Peace.